want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
From the heat of political campaigns to the shadows of danger, American history has seen moments where the fate of the nation rested on the edge of a bullet. Today, we'll journey through the assassination attempts on U.S. presidential candidates, a dark reminder of the risks faced by those who seek the highest office in the land. Becoming a presidential candidate in the United States brings not just fame and influence, but also immense scrutiny and at times deadly threats. While many know of the tragic assassinations of sitting presidents like Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, fewer know about the attempts on candidates. Men who sought the presidency but faced peril before they ever had the chance to lead. In 1912, while campaigning as a third-party candidate under the Progressive Bull Moose Party, former President Theodore Roosevelt faced death on the campaign trail. In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a man named John Schrank shot him point-blank in the chest. Miraculously, Roosevelt's thick speech manuscript and steel eyeglass case slowed the bullet. Bleeding and in pain, Roosevelt refused to seek medical attention, delivering an 84-minute speech saying, "It takes more than that to kill a bull moose." His resilience became legendary, though the wound stayed with him for the rest of his life. In 1972, George Wallace, a staunch segregationist and governor of Alabama, was running for president when he was shot 5 times during a campaign event in Maryland. The attacker, Arthur Bremer, left Wallace paralyzed from the waist down. Though Wallace would survive, the attempt dramatically shifted the course of his campaign and his life. Wallace later toned down his rhetoric, eventually apologizing for his earlier segregationist views. Perhaps the most heartbreaking of all these stories is that of Senator Robert F. Kennedy. The younger brother of John F. Kennedy, RFK's bid for the presidency in 1968 was fueled by calls for civil rights, anti-poverty programs, and ending the Vietnam War. But on June 5th of that year, just after winning the California Democratic primary, Kennedy was shot and killed by Sirhan Sirhan, a Palestinian upset over Kennedy's support for Israel. The nation was plunged into mourning once again, losing another promising leader in the Kennedy family. These moments of violence serve as reminders of the dangers that accompany the pursuit of power in a deeply divided world. Presidential candidates don't just carry the hopes of millions, they also face the wrath of those who oppose them, sometimes violently. Despite these tragedies, America's democratic process endures, and the legacy of these candidates, whether through their courage or their tragic ends, shapes the political landscape to this day.